Hello and welcome to VChess. My name is Arkadij Naiditsch and I'm a chess grandmaster. Today we are going to play just a couple of blitz games. I haven't been streaming already for a while. I hope you enjoy the streams of Irene. So let's start with some blitz games. We will begin with 3 minutes, 3 plus 0. Let's see who is going to be our first opponent. So first game we play against 2752 rating. Let's start the game with the move e4. So we have e5. Let's see which opening. Yes, we have the Spanish opening that's called a6, and Spanish exchange would take on c6, queen d6. I think knight a3 was the main. We want to go to c4 with a knight, b5. All right, so let's go with c3. Can we go d4 immediately? Yes. And just be solid with the move knight c2. Just a second, somehow I cannot draw the arrows so well, I don't know why. We'll have to check my configurations. Alright, a4 is a5 or ab. So short castle, he allows me to take on b5. Is it a must? No, it's not a must, so we can play like h3. Solid position, as you can see in the center. We're doing well. Bishop pair for black, but as well white is having very solid center, so I'm not sure that white is doing better. I would say it's approximately an equal position. Very complex game. Just the usual thing, I have to play a bit faster because I'm not so good when it comes to little time. So of course I should avoid positions where it just very short in time. I don't know if I should play d5. I don't like it so much. How to play here actually? Probably I have to take, but to take is not something I like. But okay, let's do that. Now it's a little problem here. Okay, let's go for endgame because we have this bishop is very powerful, the bishop. So maybe he's gonna take on f3, I'm gonna take it back. No, he does not. Still, probably I have to take because otherwise white is worse. So of course, in no way I can be better here with white. Might be slightly worse. He wants to take, so where should I put? Probably have to close the position. We have approximately equal play. I'm not playing well this game, but okay. First game, haven't played for a long time. Maybe we'll get better. The idea should be king f2 to be solid. b4. So what should we do here? He wants to take, but okay, let's get the king closer. King can get closer. Bishop there. Okay, let's get where to put my king. It's like, okay, let's take, and let's put the bishop here because eventually I can control the file. Yes, I do control the file, and the knight is gonna get to d5 next. So he wants to avoid that. Solid. Next we're gonna get the knight to e3 and then eventually to d5, so let's see if we can get it there. In case you have some questions, you can always write them down in the chat. I'm going to try to answer them. Okay, still we have to move the knight. Black still with a bishop pair, so to play for a win with white it's not easy here. how can we do that? Maybe bishop c5, so we try to get the pawn on b4. At the moment we have the spin, so let's get the rook here. Probably he has to take, because otherwise... No, he does not take immediately. Let's put the bishop to a safe position. And some moment he has to take, because otherwise what to do? Yes, he takes. Can I sacrifice somewhere on b5? That's a question. Okay, let's play. Let's advance a little bit. There is a check, but not so dangerous. So let's play g5. Okay, I have to go back. Here, the pawn is hanging. Can we give a check and take the pawn? Yes, we can. So this looks like a winning position already for me. Of course, I have to be very careful, but he allows me to play g6. Yeah, this is a win. Still, of course, it's always a fight here. But slowly we are collecting all he got. So we should be doing winning here. Just to be sure that he doesn't take something. Let's give a check. Let's promote now. Let's take it. And it's gonna be a checkmate. Okay, so was not a great game, but somehow managed to win it. Let's play some other game, new game. But of course, I have to start playing better. This was not a great game in the beginning, especially I played poorly. We have another game on e4, e5, so we have Spanish. Let's play the Berlin. I always like to play the Berlin defense, and knight takes e4, so this is one of the main lines. We get the knight back, usually take bishop e7, all is pretty normal. So main line, take and short castle. Next I will go bishop f6. Yes. Bishop f6, and we have a couple of options here. Let me play the option with the move b6 just to change something. It's not the main would have been rook e8, but just to change. Probably he's gonna take our bishop. Yes, he does. So as you can see, white has bishop pair, but very similar structure and a bit better development for black. So I would say it's approximately equal position here. Let's capture the e-file. Still the bishop on c1 is quite badly. Bishop, he has to defend the pawn on b2, so this is giving me some little bit of more time to do something. As you can see, he defends. Do we have some tactics? I don't see it, so let's get the knight eventually to f3 somewhere. It's gonna be very tricky for white eventually. Not sure it will, but it might. So I don't know if I should play here. Okay, let's play queen g6 just to put this extra pressure on the g2 pawn, plus knight h4 is coming next. Bishop f4, yes, it makes sense. He take on c7. At the moment this move is not so dangerous because we have the move d6, so this is okay. And let's see. If we can get somewhere knight h4 in a good moment, this will be great. As well, of course, knight to d4, similar idea. This would be very good. Not easy because he has this defense of bishop g3, so we have to be careful. It's like a little bit tricky, but I think black should be doing fine here, by the feeling at least. Now I want to get knight f3. If bishop g3, we have this h4 push first, and then the knight is getting to f3. So knight e2 or rook e2 is even possible. Now rook e2 is looking nice, actually. What is his defense if I just go rook to e2? Am I missing something? I don't see what I miss. So let's play here, because queen is under attack, and we might take the f2 pawn next. I think I can just take the pawn, and g2 pawn is hanging, bishop can be taken, then g2 pawn is even hanging more. So it looks at the moment that I'm doing extremely well. Now I can take it, or I can just play the move knight to e2, I think. Maybe there is something better actually. Can I mate the guy somehow by force? I don't see how, so let me play knight e2 is looking good. We attack the queen, we're attacking the bishop on g3. He takes, obviously, and we can just play a simple move like knight takes g3. I think it's enough to win the game. If he takes with the queen, no, he takes even with a pawn. Wow, so my bishop is under attack. Just defend the bishop. c2 pawn is hanging. We have this pressure here. Pressure on g2, h4 somewhere is coming next. Just have to be careful with queen d8 check that I don't lose my pawn on h4. He gets his pieces into the game. Yeah, this is well played by the guy. Let's go queen f5. I think looks nice because we want to go here. g2 is hanging, so it seems to be just a winning position. We can take. Now queen f2 is coming next. This is looking very, very good for black. In chess it's never over, so we have to keep on fighting. Let's take the pawns. Let's take the other pawn as well, because why not? He gives me check, I go away. I keep. Let's play safe. There's... I missed it completely, but still doesn't change much. I've been doing too well, so this is the good part of it. Because of course there's been absolutely no reason to do that in any kind of way, but okay, it doesn't really matter because position just being too good here. So now the pawns will start to move. This is just a game over, so we can just take the pawn because why not? So let's take it. Let's fight a little bit. As you can see, he is fighting. Wow, he's trying to crush me on time. He might even succeed because I'm really slow, but lucky to win in the end, but of course it was an easily winning position. I played quite badly at some moment, because I could have won the endgame long time ago, but finally, yes, it was somehow enough. Also, I'm doing so badly with the little time on the clock. I'm just horrible, but yes. Hi to the chat. In case you have some questions, please do ask them in the chat. I would be happy to answer them. We're just playing a couple of blitz games today for a little while, so yeah, let's see who is going to be our next opponent. For the moment, good result. We played 2 games so far, both we managed to win. First game was not too good, but yes, let's see. Somehow we're not getting paired. Again, the same guy. Okay, seems like actually it's strange to be paired. No, second time same guy. A little bit unusual, I would say. because so many guys are playing here, and yes, but okay. So this opening is called the Naiditsch with the bishop g5, one of the most sharp Naiditsch lines. Queen e2 is made with the idea long castle next, so very, very dynamic line. Bishop e7, we go f4, that's okay. h6, I think it's all pretty normal, and we're gonna castle long side. Usually I don't like to take so much on f6, but it's playable, so maybe it's matter of taste as well. Few people play different style of Naiditsch. Queen to b6, yes, he's playing well for the moment. This is a good move, so I have to be careful how to keep the knight on d4 alive. So Queen d2 might be the choice, but usually I don't like to go for an endgame. Endgames are pretty equal. On the other hand, he has still the pawn on b7 and not on b5, which is quite important. With the pawn on b5, yes, black is doing very well. But having the pawn on b7, this changes a little bit the structure, so I would say these positions are pretty equal. He has to be careful with the pawn on d6. Next move is rook d1. Can I put some little pressure here? Let's see if this is possible. So d6, oh, knight e8, this is a bad idea. So white is doing better now. Knight a4, very typical. We want to get the knight to b6. b5, yeah, okay, so now white is doing just much better, and the very typical a4 move, please do remember that. It's nice because we try to get his pawn structure weak. Now actually to have the pawn on b5 is not the best idea ever. So as you can see, white is having, I would say in a classical game it would be already a winning advantage. So in a blitz game, of course, everything can happen, but I think I can just try to get the pawn on b5. So yes, objectively speaking, this position is close to be winning. But again, I'm just talking about classical chess. Blitz is completely different. So in blitz everything can happen. So let's go just back because there is no rush. He tries to create some counterplay there. I don't know. Can we just play the move? Just f5 to close everything. Usually f5 not the best because we have weakness, but currently I think I can afford that. Just a pawn up. Also, as well, the black pieces are pretty badly placed, I would say. So c3 just to keep the b4 pawn under control. So let's play slowly, king b2. If he wants to change the rooks, yeah, no problem, let's do that. Pawn up is a pawn up, so all white has to do is just to be careful. If white is careful enough, the game should be just over. So let's bring the pieces to a little bit better positions. And what's next? Let's see what's next. For the moment, just put pieces to some better squares. h5, and I don't know what he's doing there, so just g3, just to be careful. h4, he is trying to make some progress. Alright, so now we have to be a little bit careful not to make some big error. Actually, I think I made already a couple of errors. I don't like it. The g3 was very poor play by me. Now there are some little chances for the guy, but still it should be winning. Just I have to be careful now. So let's check. Let's attack the pawn on f7. Yeah, the game is completely done, of course. Position, and as well rook a7 is coming next. He decides to give me some material. Alright, so why not to take it? In case you can take something, why not to do that? So as you can see now, all I need to do is just to collect the pieces he got. So there is, let's take the g4 pawn. He still continues playing, but I guess it's time to resign. Yeah. So this game, we did well. This was a nice game. Yeah, this was nice. Okay, let's go for a new game. By the way, again, you can ask some questions in the chat. I would be happy to answer them. Don't be so shy. There is no bad question. We have now some Philidor, and I'm gonna try to play Philidor with G3. Wow, we have an opponent. The speed he plays with is unbelievable. Take a look how fast he is. Wow. Very, very fast player. So can we advance a little bit with move G5? Is it time to advance? Not sure. Let's maybe just develop first. But look at the speed he makes the moves. It's unbelievable. So fast. But the question is, of course, is it just fast or is it good? Can I take the pawn or what is the trick here? I don't see the trick. Okay, so why not to take a pawn? In case there is no trick, then it looks just like a pawn up position. Wow. He just doesn't care. He continues blitzing out the moves, so b3 just to cover the c4 square. I mean, the game is just completely lost for black. What a player. Why to play that fast in case you can just resign? It makes no sense. Where the rook goes? No idea what he's doing. This is so weird. So let's play bishop f1, attacking the rook. Look at this position. Black has literally almost no moves left. That's funny. So let's give a check to the guy and let's play bishop b6 just to see where he goes. There are not so many moves left. That's funny. So f5, let's advance. He tries to play for little tricks, but it's, I think, way too late. Can I just play rook d8? Is it game over or not yet? It might be game over already, no? Because how to defend the rook on e8? I don't see a defense. Wow. So we're playing unbelievably fast player, but I would not advise to play in this style because first of all it makes no fun because you're just blitzing out random moves. Yeah, now he continues playing with the rook down. I mean, this is just this makes no sense. Why to play chess like that? So this is like very, very nonsensical thing. Just being piece down, you don't have any kind of moves that are making even a little bit of sense. Just trying to blitz out some moves, yeah, okay. This is not the way to play decent chess, so I would not advise to play in this kind of style. Where do we go actually from here? Okay, let's play bishop d4. I don't think it makes a difference. He wants to give a check, so let's take here. And let's go knight e4, f6 is falling. And as well, rook takes f7 should be good enough because we have this rook knight d6 and he continues playing. Yeah, well, the queen is coming. Let's take everything away. Let's take everything away. Let's promote. Funny guy. What a funny guy. And let's give him a checkmate. But yes, this is no, this is not a decent way to play for a win or even to play a game that you can enjoy. Okay, let's start A new game, by the way. I think I had some trouble with connection. No resign button. Yeah, that's funny indeed. Let's play another game, yeah. Hello to the chat. In case you have some questions, please do ask them. So I will be happy to answer. Let's go. So we have Nimzo with the move queen on c2. Let's play the solid move d5. Hello to everyone in the chat. Please subscribe and like in case you enjoy our content on VChess. This would be nice of you. E3, so very solid line of Nimzo, and the guy is also so fast. As you can see, he's blitzing out the moves because the line is pretty rare. Knight f3, let's go with the move c5. So we try to play against the center, which is of course making sense in most of the cases. Can I just take it? Okay, let's take. Few decent options here. Let me take on d4. And usually white is taking with a c-pawn because it's the only way to play. If you take with the e-pawn, then you have this long-term weakness on c3. It's better to avoid that in most of the cases. Yes, he does it well. Now bishop a6 is the normal continuation here, so we'll play bishop a6. He takes, he gives me even a tempo of rook c8, so this he should have avoided, because why to give a free tempo? It makes no sense to give a free tempo. Endgames are usually very good for black. When you see a structure like that, so we have AB versus the A3 pawn, this is good structure for black. Can I go knight c6 followed by knight a5, then I get to c4 or eventually b3? So actually black might be even doing a little better already, which is very rare in the Nimzo. In the Nimzo usually you're suffering a little bit with black, you're trying to equalize, and yeah, eventually you do, or opponent is eventually over pushing. But just to do so well like we're doing currently with black pieces in the Nimzo, this is not what is regular. Do we have some tactics? I can put even my knight on b3. It looks very beautiful, of course, but I don't see a forced win because it looks like it should be close to winning for black now with a domination on the c file. So d5, he is trying to do what exactly to free his bishop? That's possible. I think knight d2 just wins the game, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm just winning the pawn. Yeah, I don't see a defense. Some tricks. I don't see tricks. So knight to d2, attacking the rook on f1. If rook moves, we're gonna take the pawn, obviously. So pawn up is never a bad idea. I can as well get knight a b3 just in case. It's not bad. So yes, in case he takes the pawn on e6, now we're gonna take the rook on f1, and I don't see tricks. So if there are no tricks, position of black is winning. Let's see what happens. Our opponent is taking his time because I think he realized that a lot of things went wrong. So let's see. As well, for the moment, good time. 1:35 on the clock, so he decides to give me the pawn. Alright, so let's take it, get the strong knight on b3. Look at the position of white, it's just so ugly. Very ugly position by my opponent, and yeah, let's play rook a2 because we can double on the second rank. Have you ever seen black having such a position in the Nimzo where you're doubling on the second rank? You're having a pawn up and basically no counterplay, so this is like very rare. All the black pieces are now entering white's defense. What an ugly position for white, like wow. Wow, this is really looking bad. It looks like a lot of things went wrong. When you see a position like that, you're thinking, well, I should have done something better. Okay, knight c4, it looks decent, so he just lets me take. I think I can play g5. So next I'm gonna... Yeah, he doesn't care. He literally does not care. I don't know why he does not care, but it is the way it is. And we can mate him with a knight. That's beautiful. What a beautiful checkmate on the board. Let's take a look at that. But all the black pieces are so perfectly placed. Yeah, this is happening rarely. To get this out of Nimzo is basically impossible. This is not a regular thing to happen. Okay, let's go with another game. Let's continue. So next we are playing Fide Master. This is the French. Let's play just a very solid French exchange. When I've been younger, it was always counted like French exchange, you're playing for a draw, but actually, currently, it's quite a popular opening, so it's not something very rare. A lot of top GMs are playing the French exchange, and they're not playing it to make a draw. They're playing it to get a decent game, so a lot of things has changed from before. Let's go knight c3, knight to b5, knight c7 eventually is possible. This is a good move because he wants to get the rook on c8. So first knight to e5, let's irritate a little bit. We can still choose to go knight e2, knight to g3 or knight to b5 eventually. But with knight b5 we have to be very careful. This is a decision which has to be very well thought out. Bishop d6. I don't like so much this move by my opponent because it feels strange to play that. I don't know if I can go like bishop g5, trying to get the pawn on d5. Pawn a little bit weak, he goes back. Okay, after going back, we can be already happy with white here, because out of opening, it was of course pretty close to equal. Now eventually white is pushing a little bit. I don't know what to play next. Queen to d2, let's play something solid. When you're not sure what to play next, just be solid is usually a good idea. I'm not sure I can take the pawn. Sometimes you can sacrifice a piece, but in most of the cases it's a little dangerous. Can I go knight to g6? This is a disadvantage of the move h6, because I have this tactic knight g6 and eventually taking the bishop on e6. With the bishop pair, white is usually doing slightly better. Not much. It's still a big fight, of course, but black should not allow it in case possible. Maybe my opponent as well is playing a little bit too fast, as you can see. Now he starts to spend some time, but before he was just blitzing out the moves. Sometimes to play fast is a good idea, but sometimes you're just too fast. So little trick, I cannot go rook e1 because he wants to go knight e4. Even this trick I can take and then take the pawn on c4, not sure it's working. Let me calculate a little bit. Well, it should be better for white, but sorry, I'm not sure I need it, but let's see. Because it's funny, he's gonna go knight e4, this is obvious. No, he doesn't. Well, this is very surprising, because I think he had to play knight to e4. Eventually he wants next to play knight to e4. How can I attack here? Something I should be able to do something unpleasant, but I don't see what actually can I play next. Queen e3. Okay, let's go back. I don't. It should be extremely good for white, but somehow I couldn't find how to finish the game here. So let's go back to positional play. Knight e4 now. Wow, he lets me play knight to c5. This is weird, because g3 next. I'm so safe here. I dominate on the e-file. This is much better for white. This is just a much better position for white. Still, of course, I have to be very careful here. A lot of tricks. But in a classical chess game, it would be counted as basically game over here. Because pieces are starting to fall. Once this happens, there is no comeback. Opposite color bishop positions are, of course, very good for the guy who is attacking, and obviously it's white, who white is pushing. He gives me a pawn. Okay, let's take it. Queen c2. As you can see, opposite color bishop position, so bad for the defender. Let's take another pawn. So yeah, let's take it, and he continues fighting. All right. Hard to call it a real fight because just so much lost, but the guy just hopes to bang me over time. Yeah, I should have played way faster because now some little tricks will start. I thought he's gonna play something else. No, he wants just to win in time because I played so slow. I don't see a checkmate. Yeah, I should just give a checkmate in one. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm not checkmating him in one for a long time. So bad. Let's play like that because I'm just so bad when it comes to no time. Yeah, probably I'm gonna lose the game, but maybe just enough time to mate the guy or not. Ooh, because on chess.com there is this option of pre-moves actually without losing time. Yeah, very lucky to win it because I had no time at all already. So yes, this was great luck to win this game. Finally, look at this time actually, 0-0-0-0. So I should have lost this game on time. I played way too slow to win it, but very lucky today. Lucky day for the moment. It was a decent play in the beginning, I think. I played well the game, then completely winning, and I could not find a move for so long. Mate and one, Queen of Fate, I just don't see it. So yes, okay. What do we have here in the chat? Some questions. Thank you for the nice comments. Yeah, pre-move, free move, indeed. Okay, let's go with the next games. Let's play a couple of more games here. So this time we're facing a Grandmaster, finally a Grandmaster. The last game we have played FIDE Master, but the guy was fast. Usually Grandmasters somehow, at least from my feeling, I don't play so often on online, but it feels like Grandmasters are just slower than FIDE Masters. I don't know why, probably it's just my feeling. But these guys who are FIDE Masters, they are so fast. So, this setup, of course, is not a very serious setup for white. Just a random play. We have more or less an equal position here. To take with a knight is usually not so bad because I want to go bishop f6 next. Some tactics, no, so I have to go back because I cannot take the pawn. He has his rook c1 and my knight would get captured. In case he goes e4, I'm gonna close it with a move d4. Okay, so let's close it with a move d4. So now we have something like King's Indian, or I don't know how to call the structures, but the bishop is very poor here. e5, the idea is knight e4, but even knight e4 is not so easily to be made. e5 pawn is hanging, and black is usually counter-attacking on the queen side. So my idea is to play next eventually a5, a4, controlling the e5 pawn, so there is no development on the king side. h4, well, not very dangerous at the current moment, and as well the idea f5 is possible, so I have to choose. Do I go for the idea with a move f5 or with a move a4, because he gets the c4 square, but I can still choose. Usually h6 is not a bad idea, so there's no danger. Knight to b6 as well was my idea. Knight to d5 is looking very decent. As well, there's a beautiful idea here, and he's preparing something, I just don't know what, so I just play king h8, just in case, to be here under no stress. And is it time to get my knight to d5? I think yes. Knight is gonna take a very beautiful position on d5. So I free his queen, yes, but I get my knight to d5. I thought I can take the pawn, but maybe I'm missing something. I don't know what, so if I don't know what I'm missing, then usually I'm taking the pawns. If there is nothing immediate, then of course black is close to be winning. I have this beautiful queen f5 move. Actually, where's the knight goes? Can I trap the knight on c5? Or just going back as well. Big advantage for black, because knight cannot go on e4 because I have f5. So I don't know what's better. Let's play queen on c7, because I just don't see a square to go for the knight. Like, where to go? If there is nowhere to go for the knight, the black is basically winning. What is happening here? Because sacrifice on h6 is not working, so I don't know. Let me take it. I don't see the idea of my opponent. I have bishop f6, or I can take, or it's literally doesn't really matter, I think, here. Just bishop f6, very simple. Black is a full piece up. He continues doing something I don't understand, so let me take another piece. He just wants to play 2 pieces down. Well, I think it would be normal to give up in this position because it's just so hopeless. But online chess is very different, as I figure out. So people are hoping for some tricks, for I don't know what exactly they hope for. And sometimes, yes, it's indeed can lead to some good result, but personally I'm giving up in positions like that because it makes, to me, no big sense of playing. So yes, let's go bishop e3. I think it is finishing the game, if I'm correct. f2 is hanging, g3 is... oh, he plays... I did not see that, but how to play here actually. Oh, this was terrible. This was just terrible, and now, yeah, no. What a blunder, and completely winning position, because now he's gonna bang on time, yeah. This was bad, I should not have done that. He offers me a draw, that's fair, but... okay, just win on time. It's just a blitz game, no reason to be so fair. Blitz game is a blitz game, so... you can win on time, you just do that, so... what's the sense of offering a draw? If he wants to make a draw, just do that. So yes, let's see. But of course, such a winning position, it was unbelievable, yeah. Okay, very winning, then horrible play, because I'm so bad when it comes to little time, yeah. I'm very poor in that. So, what we have in the chat. Nice game, yeah, thank you. Someone is 2-3 blitz, yeah, that's decent. So, this time we're playing International Master Sicilian Defense with knight c6, bishop on b5. Let's go with the move, I don't know which move to play, g6. g6 is not that popular. Oh, a4, this is not good. Why to play the move a4? hard to understand the idea of a4. I don't think there is one. So now black is doing excellent here, because it's a random move with basically no big idea behind it. I would not advise doing random moves like that, especially when you're playing the Sicilian, because Sicilian is so forced. Every move does matter when you're playing the Sicilian defense. That's what is important about Sicilian. Don't waste time. In case you can do something, just do it, go for it. Don't waste time. Now, can I go knight a5 before a6? Take, yes, I think it's good. So knight a5, quite typical, because I want to go a6 next. He does not care about it. Why he does not care about it? I can take first and then go a6. Take. Yes, this is looking nice. So let's take. Next move is gonna be a6. So he's gonna take, I'm gonna take, he's gonna take, and I'm gonna take the pawn on a5. Bishop pair for black. Black is doing very well, I think. What means very well? It should be equal plus, something like that. Can I get the pawn b5? So as well to play somewhere d5 would be very good, but I don't know where. So let's go bishop d7. This move is usually a good move. Just develop piece. Attack the pawn on b5. b6 not good. He should have played knight c3, because now this pawn is gonna drop. It's just a matter of time. Let's go put the rook to the second. I don't know. So many good options once again. Where to play? Okay, let's play rook a6. He's gonna put the bishop on e3. This is obvious. Yes, he does. And safe move queen e7, because I'm getting ready to play d5 at some moment, and just rook a8. Okay, here we can attack his knight for the beginning, and then let's see what happens. Bishop e6 as well. Just put the pieces to a little bit better squares. And let's get our knight over h5 or d7. Both is possible. d4, he's opening position even more, having no bishop pair. I'm not sure if this is a great idea for white. Usually when your opponent is having bishop pair, you try to be safe, you try to close the position as much as you can and not to open. So now currently bishop h3 is a dangerous threat. There is as well knight f4 eventually coming next. Yes. Let's see. I think my position is quite nice here. Black is doing well. Just I need to think if I can make e4 work. I think it does, because I don't see why it does not. If he takes, I'm gonna take back with a knight, and I hope to get the d5 pawn. So he takes. Okay, can I get the d5 pawn? But I think I can take it, no? Take on f7 is extremely dangerous, because the knight might get trapped. Let's see. Let's see if we can trap the knight. I don't see how to do that instantly, but I'm gonna put my rooks on the second rank, and I don't know if I should do that actually, because e4 is hanging. I'm playing so slow. I played terribly slow. I should have played way faster. Yeah, this game I'm playing so slow. I don't know why I'm playing so slow now. I had, I think, very good position, and now, I don't know. Now I'm probably worse or close to equal objectively, but no time. Yes, this game I'm gonna lose. This is very poor game by me. With 11 seconds, yeah, no chance. I will just resign here. Of course, much better position for black before, and yeah, poor play. I should play way faster. When you speak a lot, you place bet. Actually, who has been our opponent? This some strange the way he plays. Yeah, not very strong. Okay, let's go with the next game. Now we are facing somebody. No title. This is strange, because usually on chess.com most of the people have titles. This is what is nice about chess.com. When you're playing someone who is extremely good and no title, it means or the guy is hiding, which is a rare case, or something is not the way it should be. Let's see. So we have here the Caro-Kann panel of defense. For the moment, things are pretty normal. So I like to play with the move Queen E2, but currently D4 pawn is hanging. Can I give up on the D4 pawn? Let's go Rook E1. Maybe D5 is going to work. Let's see. Let's see what happens next. Can I go D5? Because usually it's very dangerous for black to let white playing D5. You should not, in case you can. I can just take it. I think it's looking good. Can I do more than that? Because it looks like a very nice position for white, I think. I don't know if I have a better move. By feeling there should be something, I just don't see it. I don't see something's very good here. Okay, let's go back. Let's do a normal move, but I think I have missed something because it felt too good here, and now I will just win the pawn back. But I think I had a better choice. It's not the best I could have done. I had something better, I just couldn't find it. Still, white is having, I think, between little better and equal, which is usually nice. So it's pretty safe as well, as you can see here. He takes. I would not take this pawn. I mean, I would not take on d5 with a black, because now opposite color bishops, where white is just having slightly better position. Strong bishop here. Knight is not perfect yet. Maybe black can equalize, but black is suffering, so with black usually you try to avoid this kind of things. He wants to get my b2 pawn. What can I do against it? No way to defend the pawn. How is it possible? This is amazing. Okay, let's play here, but how is it possible that I cannot defend the pawn? This is weird. Okay, let's play h4 just because I don't know what to play. I just want to get queen to b3. The knight is sort of trap. I mean, the guy is fearless. We are facing absolutely fearless opponent. Yeah, rook c3 is possible. I just saw it too late that he has this move. Yeah, this was bad. This was very, very bad way I missed it. Where to go now? I don't see something now. I'm playing very poorly. Very, very poorly, but we are facing a fearless guy. Knight to b2, absolutely crazy play by black, because you trap your own knight. You need to see all the tactics behind it. It's just basically insane to do that, something like that. But yes, it worked out. Still some chances for white to play here for a draw. The game is not over yet, because my pieces are slightly better positioned, so he keeps the queens on the board. Strange decision, because I think it would be better to change the queens for the guy. But because usually knight and queen is a very strong combination, so black is in most of the cases trying to not allow white this kind of combo. Can I take the pawn? Or missing something? I don't know. Maybe if it works, position is equal. So let's see. Let's see if there is something for black. If not, it should be just completely equal. Okay, so my opponent, he is trying to get worse. Obviously before it was just completely equal position. He should have just accepted the draw basically, but no, he doesn't like to have the draw, but now white is just doing better for nothing. Yeah? G5 is very dangerous. He lets me play it, alright. Now as you can see, trouble on the 7th rank. Big trouble. So the rook is as well under attack. I don't know where can I play here just to avoid these tricks. Let's take the pawn because I'm so bad when it comes to this seconds. Let's see. Yes, just in time. Just 2 seconds on the clock and we are mating the guy, but yes, this alright, mate is a mate, new game. The little bit lucky here, of course. First, I had a better position, I think, because he should not let me play d5, but then probably, yeah, I've just been doing very badly. And then, yes, finally won. Quite typical for a blitz game, I guess. A lot of mistakes, normal. So, who is going to be our next opponent? In the chat, in case you have some questions, please write them in the chat. For the moment, I don't see questions. It seems like the games are just too obvious. Ah, we play again against the same guy, yeah? I think. Again, Queen C2. Okay. So, same guy. Same stuff. Alright. Interesting that... let's do exactly the same. Let's see if there is some change. Ah, this time he takes with a different pawn. Alright. Alright, little change by the guy, but is it a good change? That's the question. So let's put the queen to a beautiful position. Bishop is perfectly placed. Knight to e5. Okay, now we have few options. Maybe let's just bishop e2. No, not so dangerous. So let's get knight to d7. Change the knight. Get the rook into the game, pressure on the c3 pawn, so long term white is gonna suffer with the pawn on c3. Yes, GMs are blunder queens. Yeah, this happens as well pretty often, by the way. We all do blunder sometimes, and it's very normal to blunder something. I could have made a draw, by the way. I can still take it, but I don't see a win here after bishop g2, because queen g4, queen f3 check. But I think it's just a draw, but black should be doing better here. So, of course, we are not accepting these draws. Just put some extra pressure. a5, he doesn't care. Unbelievable, because it looks like... not to care at all about the bishop on b7. This is crazy. This is just crazy. The guy is fearless. It's good in life to be fearless, actually. Not so bad. Okay, let's get another piece closer. f3. So finally he blinked. The first time he blinked. Okay, b5, quite good, because, again, long term, we're gonna play against the pawn on c3. Can I go here, take? Yeah, it looks quite good, I guess. Yeah, bishop d5 is looking good, because I want to go bishop c4 in case he takes. I'm gonna take on f3. Black is having a beautiful position. I could have played the simple bishop a8 as well. Long term, white's idea. Bishop a3, bishop c5, trying to get my pawn on a7, but it only works in endgame, so I think I should have done something better because now position is not that obvious any longer. Still, black should have a very decent position here. Knight is getting to d5 eventually. We have still the pressure on the c file. So a lot of good things. He wants to change. It's alright. He can take on f6 because I don't think it's such a great change for white. He thinks it is. Alright, let's see. The rook e1, he wants to get the rook to e4 eventually. Or not sure what he wants, that's why he can take rook to d5. Yeah, quite nasty endgame, by the way. So queen to g5, because I think he's sort of forced to go for the endgame, because otherwise it might be even worse than that. Let's see. Quite unpleasant endgame for white. No, he does not go for an f4 is a big weakness now. He wants to go like rook e3. Okay, little trick by the guy. How can we avoid now? Okay, let's go queen here. Because I have rook to d5, rook h5, just to be sure that there are no tricks. Not that it's like very dangerous, but just to be safe. Sometimes it's not a bad idea to be safe. Okay, king h8 to dominate on the g file next. And then I will bring my rooks to trying to mate the guy. It might be literally mate out of nowhere with a little bit of luck. Let's see if we are a little bit lucky now. f5. So he panics. Completely panics. Now I think black should be so close to winning. What is that? f4 possible? Okay. So this is looking very good for white. Just what to play next. I don't see a smart move. Okay, let's play that. Just not to give him some counterplay there. And next is h5, h4. He plays h4 by himself, but this is I don't know if this was a great idea. So let's see if I can collect something. I need to be very fast. Okay, so let's give a check. Let's collect. And rook e8 should be coming next, and I don't see a defense there. He just resigns, but I guess it should be close to winning because let's see, go here, we give check, go here, we give check, goes back, just a rook e8 followed by a rook e1. It doesn't look like there is a defense. Why not bishop a6 this time? Because he played with the e pawn, he took on d4, not with the c pawn. If he takes with the c pawn, then b6 and bishop a6, yeah. So yes, let's play one more game. In case you like our channel, please do like and subscribe. It helps. FIDE master. Sorry, still a little bit ill somehow. I got a little cold, I don't know why, usually never ill, this time ill. Getting older. Sicilian, with the move queen to b6, quite a rare Sicilian, but I like it. Because it's rare, people are usually not so prepared against it. And it's pretty tricky. So bishop d3, he lets me play bishop b4. Why he does it? Okay, let's go bishop d4. Because he wants to castle short side. Probably this is his idea. But I don't know. can I actually play even more aggressive with the pawn h5? So knight g4 coming next because bishop e3. Oh, I can maybe sacrifice. Let me calculate that, but I don't think it works at the moment. So maybe let's play knight to e5. So knight g4 is just so dangerous now. So dangerous. Knight to b5. Very tactical position. Queen to b8 back. Very tactical play here. Let's see what happens next. f4. Okay. Crazy position, but I don't know. I want to play this knight to g4, but I think it doesn't work, so I will play the simple take. Yeah, I played badly. Now white is doing better. I should have played something else. This was too slow. Too slow play from me. So probably white is doing a little better because I have to take. I don't like it. If I don't take, I also don't like it. So it's like, yeah, not the best game ever. Bishop b7. He has this knight a5. Then white is doing better, and e5 possible, but I think I would not play it in his case. Because white will give me the square f5 here. Eventually, now I might get to the f5 square, so then black is gonna be fine. So white to risk it for white. He had so many good moves. I think there'd been no reason to risk it. d5. He wants to outpush me instantly. Okay, let's see. Let's see if he will manage. f5. He's pushing like from everywhere. He is pushing from everywhere. So where should I put my bishop? I think I have to play like, I have to be a little careful here because some trouble with the f7 pawn eventually, but maybe not yet. So let's play this. Bishop g5, so to get out the bishop. It looks often in King's Indian because I've been in Sicilian. I mean, I played most of my life e4 with white, and every time it feels like so close to mate actually the guy, but then there is no mate and there is nothing, and then with white you just lose. Happens so frequently, but now I think I'm in trouble. I think I'm doing badly. Okay, I have to play this intermediate move because I forgot that he can take with a knight. Yeah. Okay, it's still a fight. The question is, can I take it? Knight b7? No. Not looking good. Not looking very good here. Yeah, this is like... This is looking like a game over. I have to play here. Check is a must, I guess, yeah. But I'm getting smashed. Yes, this game I played very poorly. Very, very poorly played by me. Completely deserved win for my opponent. So yes, I played poorly. Okay, next game. Maybe next one is gonna be better. My favorite player. So many good players in the chess history. Hard to tell, but I think the best player by strengths should be Magnus Carlsen. I don't think there been ever anybody playing the strengths he does. But otherwise, of course, so many great players. If you are having a rating of 625, just try to improve. Openings does not matter yet. Just try to play good games and improve your chess. I think that's the most important. Because you can make quickly the development. What is my guy doing here? Just gave me a pawn for free. Why he does it? This is weird. Just a free pawn for white. Alright. Let's play safe. With black, you should not do this kind of things. Just a pawn down for free. Let's take another pawn. h5, yeah. Completely random. Completely random play by my opponent. I guess in classical chess the game would finish in a couple of next moves. In a blitz game everything is possible. Let's see if I succeed to win this winning position. h3 is looking nice because I don't see a defense, but this is also looking nice first. c3. Actually, I like c3 because let's get the bishop first back and then let's decide what to play next. Many good options here. Which one to choose? This is the problem when you have a big choice. Then it's like, what's next? Okay, let's go h3 because I don't see how he wants to play against h3. Sorry. So, let's take. Still looks very good for white. It looks like a very nice position. He just takes and takes everything I got, but a little problem here on g6, I guess. But it looks like he doesn't care about those details. In his case, I would care a little bit more about it. But, okay, let's get the bishop out because, of course, white should have many different options. I could have taken the pawn, maybe it wins straight, but not sure. That's why bishop e3, just to be safe. The position is too dominating to try to play tricky moves. There is no reason for that. So, rook h5, bad king, long castle. It looks very nice for white. At the moment, things are looking beautiful. He wants to give me a check, so just in case, long castle. Again, not the most dangerous. I could have taken, yeah. I could have taken. Just, I think, it should be game over now. 2 pawns up. Another pawn is hanging. Bad king on g8. Yeah, the things are looking really bad for black. He hopes for a bishop f5, but what is actually the hope? Queen d4. All is extremely solid here. e4 coming somewhere, just should not let the guy play check. And as well h6 is looking good. Little mate on g7. Just for fun, we can give him the h-pawn. Sometimes it's good to give when you're attacking. Not a bad idea. Especially in a blitz game. In classical games there is no reason for this kind of things, but in a blitz game it's not a bad idea. Because as you can see, the king is just so poor there. Rook h5, I want to take on g5. Next is rook h1. It's not a checkmate yet. It should be. This should be a checkmate on h8, I guess. How to defend from a checkmate. he tries. But still a checkmate. Okay, it was an easy game. Let's play some more. So, this time we're playing against a GM. Let me start with the move knight f3, not only the e4, and yes, you are correct. Usually Irene is streaming. We have a couple of things we just started. As well, we have quite a nice application. The name is not very spectacular. It is Viches, like the channel. You can enjoy the app with your whole family. It starts very basic and then it gets more and more difficult over time. So from very, very easy to quite a high level actually. You can play the application on Android and Apple devices, so I would prefer to play personally on tablets or a little bit bigger phones, are small, or on TV. So what do we have here? At the current moment we are playing King's Indian reversed, so actually white is playing the King's Indian. Can I go like knight to b3? He wants to take, or what is the point of that? Not sure. Not sure. Maybe there's some sacrifice, so I play the safe. Oh. Okay, let's give him revenge, because I think he mouse slipped. Rematch? No. He doesn't want. Okay. No problem. Next game. Thank you very much for the nice comments in the chat. It's great to hear that you have the app. I hope you're enjoying the app. That's nice. In case you finish the educational story, then puzzle story and endgame stories are opening, so it's getting even more fun, but quite difficult actually. So you must be already high-level chess player. With high level, I mean you must be decent club player to reach this kind of stage. Again, I play the King's Indian reverse, so we are white, but we are playing the King's Indian. If I would be black now, I would be so happy to have this kind of positions. With black, it's so hard to play King's Indian. Always is tempo down positions are just so tough. F4, F5 could be an idea. First we need to see if he does long castle or short castle. Usually short castle is what black is playing. Long castle is dangerous. Yes, short castle, that's correct. For the moment, the play of my opponent is good. Good player. So G4, also very typical. A little bit scary with the king on H1. On the other hand, F5 is the main idea. So risky, but possible. I have to be careful here. Couple of moves. White has to be very, very careful because all this could fall apart. If something goes bad here, it goes like super bad. I have to be very, very precise. No mistakes. Knight c4, knight e5. Is it possible to get a knight to e5? If I manage that, that's a dream. This would be a dream. Let's see. Let's see what black is capable of doing against it. Let's see. So, opponent is thinking long time. It's already a good sign. When your opponent starts to hesitate, usually probably not too happy about the position. So, can I get the g5 push somewhere? Let's go knight to d3, very safe to block the rook on d8. And now I have to decide to go like this or g5. I like the move g5 somehow. It can be a bad decision to play g5, but currently I think it's possible. But in any case, I think white is doing better. Of course, still a very, very complex position. Now I have to calculate the sacrifices. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Let's play safe development. Move first, develop after think. Yeah, sometimes we do reversed. First we attack and then we say, oh, something went bad. So, knight to c5. To change or not to change. If I don't change, he gets there. Take pawn doesn't work. What to play, what to play, what to play. I think I have to stay safe. If I manage to get this h5, white is doing well, but question is, white is in time or white is not in time? h5 is extremely dangerous for black. Because if black plays g6 and h6, the bishop is dead on h7, so it would be like a positional disaster. Where he goes? What's the point of this? He wants to play here, but I think it doesn't work. I think I can play the move h5. There is queen to d2, but then I have queen c4. I think take or queen to g4. I don't know. Both is looking like should be good for white. Now he plays safe, so he tried to bluff me. Didn't work. Let me play like king h2 because bishop h3 is looking good. Okay, c3, go away. No. What is that? The rook is almost captured. No, but this is like it should be close to winning for white. I think I can just simply take, but is it a win or not yet? Rook is very, very bad on c4. I think g6 and bishop f1 at some moment should win the game. Just I don't know when is the right moment to do that. Okay, rook d7 is a must move. When you see rook d7, yeah, just play it. Yeah, just pawn up. This is just a pawn up position. So let's take simple bishop f4. Should be winning. This should be winning. Okay, let's play here. Let's take. Simple moves are sometimes just the best. Okay. In time, just in time to mate the guy, because they hope that I'm so slow. They hope I'm very slow. I'm indeed very, very slow, but sometimes queen up is enough to win the game. So yeah, I've been not that fast, but just in time. Let's play another game against International Master this time, and let's play Bogolubov. This is called Bogolubov Defense. I liked to play it so much when I was young. It was one of my favorite openings because it's so easy to play with black. So easy moves. G5 is quite decent. It's not a must, of course, G5, but it's okay. And queen e7 next, long castle, so just so simple. Bishop e2 is bad. You always put the bishop to d3. Bishop doesn't belong to e2. I think I'm in time to play h5, h4, so he has to play h4 by himself, but then black is doing extremely well. What does it change? Can I go like knight f6 or just... Yeah, I think I can. Knight f6. defending the knight on e4 f5 as well was a very good decision. I could have taken as well, it was pretty decent game. So a lot of options here for black because the guy misplayed it in the beginning. So we can take it and now or g4 or even take on f3, but this I don't like so much. So what now? Or take h4. Maybe just simple take h4 is pretty normal. He wants to get the knight on g5 to annoy me a little bit. Okay, let's get the knight on g4 because queen is on c2. Probably he has to go back. I think black is doing well here. Can I get my queen to h6? If I can, this would be very, very good, but I'm not sure I can. Let's see. Okay, when you say A, you say B, so let's go. Oh, he didn't go knight to g5. I only been a little bit scared about knight to g5 because it was looking not like too obvious to me. Now I think black is doing well. Just f6 to avoid this knight to g5 move because it's a bit unpleasant. Long castle. Now we put some pressure on the g file next. So bishop is bad, but as well the bishop on d3 is not a superstar. I think black's position should be well. e5. If he closes, his bishop is bad as well. e5 is pretty nice. When you have bishop on the light squares, you put his pawns on the black squares. Just save rook f8. The idea is that you get the bishop to c8 next. He wants to mate me. Well, let's escape with the king to e7. Usually there is no checkmate, so it looks way scarier than it is. So let's play just simple moves like king e7. He is pushing, of course, so here I have to think a little bit. Let's play safe, as promised, the bishop to d7. At some moment I will get some chances here. The best would be actually to get the king to h. So many misclicks. I wanted to get my king to h8 if I can. This would be fantastic to have the king there on h8. Here we have to be a little bit careful because he wants to go to the 7th rank. So let me get my rook inside the game as well. You can see that the queen is dominating the c file. Rook c8 is automatic. He's gonna take most probably, but I think it's not. How can I crush him, by the way? It looks like black should be doing very well, but okay, let me get the other rook as well into the game. Yeah, black is having a good position here. Now there is no more attack, and the king of white is going to be in danger. Of course, it's a big fight position, but I think I can be happy with the position where he goes. Okay, it's time to get my knight to a better square as well. Rook to g8 could some way finish the... Oh. This was bad. I completely missed this rook f3. Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's go here. What is happening here? But it should be a checkmate, I just don't see it. It should be checkmate white. I am not seeing it. This was horrible move again. I'm playing poorly this game, very poor. I had a beautiful position, absolutely beautiful, and yeah, I completely misplayed it, of course. Yeah, very lucky. Very lucky to win this game finally, but I misplayed my position so badly. Yeah. At some moment I started to play very poorly because it was for sure winning for my opponent, and yes, lucky. Okay, let me read the chat for a second. Have I played with good chess players? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's play some more games. Again, in case you have some questions, please write them in the chat. Don't be shy. Otherwise, like the channel, subscribe. You help us with that. Thanks. Sicilian with queen b6. My favorite. c3. Ooh. Very passive. He is afraid. To take on c6 is not the best. Now, of course, black is having already. Very nice position out of opening. We did nothing special, and yeah, excellent position for black. Let's get out the pieces. Maybe a5 just in case, because they might be b4 somewhere. Queen c2. Okay, short castle. All is pretty. No, I don't know where to put the queen actually. I like to put on c7 because it's just pretty. Bishop e3 is not the best. This is not the best because now black is just doing slightly better because I have a better bishop and a little bit more space. So small edge for black. Obviously, just beginning of the game, and there is nothing much going on, but black is having good position. Let's get my last piece into the game. So now we need to think how to get to the c5 pawn. I don't know how to do that. So maybe. Okay, let me play first something like this move was bad. He played good move, yeah, he played good move, so I just go back because I think he still will go back, but rook a5, yeah, he just goes back, but rook a5 of course I should have played. I should have played it instantly, but I played instantly bishop a6 because it feels good to develop the piece. So, what do we have here? Is it... Can I play like bishop a6 and just grab the pawn? No? I think I can. I think my opponent has missed the move bishop a6. Now also b3 is possible. Another tempo here. So we use our little chances. Another tempo, so it's like we're eating away the material and enjoying it. Still, it's a fight, it's not like completely over yet here. Some chances for my opponent. I have to be precise because I have to keep the things alive. So take rook c5 is looking good. I have to keep my pawns alive, which is not an easy task here. Some tricks. White has a lot of tricks. Yeah, now it starts all these things. But e4 is looking good because knight is hanging, rook is hanging. Is there a defense? Maybe it's just to win. If there is no defense, that's it. Rook is hanging, knight is hanging. I think... Oh, he takes? What is this? What happens if I take? Huh. He just wants to continue playing knight down. And look at the beautiful move, the last move of the game. Let's make a bet. Boom! Queen h2. What a way to finish the game. Check. Take. Oh, he continues. That's ugly. Such an ugly guy. Way to continue the game. Just resign. Just resign. Oh, oh, no moves, no moves. Yeah, Queen H2. What do you say about that? Queen H2. That was nice. That was nice. All right. Thank you all for watching. That's it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed the games. Like, subscribe. Enjoy the VChess channel. You're gonna see Irene streaming very, very soon. So, from me, thank you all for watching. And yeah, maybe see you next times. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next. I do it rarely. But in any case, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Wish you a good day, wherever you are. And yeah, maybe see you next time. Bye.